Yes.
Hello, everyone. I think we will kick off with one question on Edu, if that's all right. So, James, do you want to kick us off and then we'll go from there?
Hi, Bukayo. Thanks for your time. Could you just sum up how you and the players feel about Edu leaving? Were you surprised by it, and what impact do you think it'll have on the club?
Yeah, so we didn't know, but we all know what Edu's done for the club, and he's a top person. So first of all, just want to wish him all the best. And obviously, we all know what he's done for the football club. He's been involved in the transformation and getting us back to performing at the highest stage. So we're all grateful for him and just wishing him all the best. All the best, sorry.
John?
Hello, Bukayo. Can I just ask you what tomorrow night means for you, really? San Siro, Inter Milan, Champions League. It's one of the great nights. What does it mean? It must be right up there.
Yeah, for me, these big games, there's always a big atmosphere. There's always a lot of pressure, a lot of intensity, and for me, I feel it brings the best out of me. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Jordan?
Hi, Bukayo. You've spoken previously about believing that this could be Arsenal's year to win big trophies. How important is it for the squad, for the club, to keep on believing that even through these difficult times? Because it could be quite easy just to say, well, we're now a few points behind, but do you have to keep on having that belief?
Yeah, for me, I always live by the quote, it's not what you see, it's what you believe. But at the same time, it's important to not be delusional. And in this case, I don't think it's delusional to believe. If you look at our squad, the quality we have, the players we have, and at the same time, we're only in November, so I don't think I've lost any belief. I don't think anyone in the change room has either.
Kaya?
Hi, Bukayo. Hi. You're also going to be you'll be leading the team out tomorrow, most likely, wearing the captain's armband. It's something you've done quite a lot over the past few weeks. Just want to ask what that's been like for you, because obviously you've grown up at the club and you're an Arsenal fan, and it must be a dream for you wearing the captain's armband, and also becoming a leader within the team now as well, and how that's changed things for you recently.
Yeah, so it's been a big honour to put the captain's armband on, and yeah, every time I don't take it for granted. And of course, like you said, my role in the team has improved a lot this year, and I have to step up for my team and be more of a leader, but I'm embracing it, I'm doing my best, and yeah, that's all I can do, really.
Charles?
Hi, Bukayo. Obviously, it's been a difficult few weeks, results-wise, and with the Edu news as well. As part of the, being captain at the moment, have you taken it upon yourself maybe this week to sort of speak to the group in that sort of leadership role and get everyone together and just a bit of a rallying cry, really?
No, I think I would if I needed to, if I felt I needed to, but I think it's important not to overreact as well. Obviously, there's a lot of noise around the club, and, we lost 2 games and drew another one, but at the same time, I think it's important to stay calm, and doing all of these things can, at the same time, create more calm, but they can also create a bit more panic and chaos, and I don't think we need that right now. So I'm just doing my best to help the team in every way I can, and if I need to do that, I'll do that for sure.
Nick?
Hi, Bukayo, just down here. I just wonder what players have influenced you as a captain, which leaders you've enjoyed playing under, and what sort of captain you are. Are you someone who talks before the games in the dressing room, on the pitch?
Well, first of all, I'm not the captain. Martin's still the captain. I'm just part of the leadership group, and I wear the captain's armband when he's not around. And he's back now, which was going to be a big boost for us. But yeah, when I do have the armband on me, I'd say I'm more of a lead by example kind of guy. But at the same time, there's a responsibility to talk sometimes, and in the team talks, I have to be the one to speak up as well. And yeah, I do my part on that as well.
Ed?
Hi, Bukayo. Results in the Premier League haven't been very good of late, but in the Champions League, you've had a really good start. Obviously, 2 wins and a draw so far. Has there been a difference in your performances in this competition to the Premier League, do you think?
I feel like in the Champions League, we've been really good this season. We have a very good record, and yeah, we're unbeaten. and we're going to look to keep that record tomorrow night, and that's all we can really do.
Isam?
Hi, Bukayo. For a while now, it seems like you play regardless whether you've had a knock or whatever, and you're very keen to obviously be involved where possible. After Preston, Mikel said that you said to him, once I'm here, I prefer to have a few minutes. Is that you constantly driving to get on the pitch regardless if it's a cup game, a league game or whatever?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
What's the rationale behind that, of being on the pitch as much as possible regardless of how big or small the game is?
I think I just love football. I live for football. When I go home, I watch a lot of football too, and it's just always on my mind. And like I said, I always take care of my body so that I can be available for each and every game. And yeah, if I'm going to travel there and I'm available to play, I want to play. So yeah, that's my mindset.
We'll move to the last couple at the back, so one over here on the right.
Ciao Bukayo, Francesco Bidrada.
Hi Bukayo. I'd like to ask you. Hi Bukayo. Can you hear me? I'd like to ask you, given we're here in Italy, whether you've had an Italian player who's an idol of yours that really excited you when you were growing up, and if you had to take an Inter player out of the current side, which player would you take out?
Italian player, I'd probably say Jorginho, my teammate, and I love him. And if I was to take a player out of Inter Milan now, I don't know, I could take a lot of them. There's a lot of quality players. I like Barella, I think he's a top midfielder. Also, the two strikers, Thuram and Martinez, are good as well. But at the same time, I'm happy with my teammates and I wouldn't swap any of them for sure.
And we'll go, one up to John.
Bukayo, when Mikel Arteta was asked in here a few moments ago what it was that made him think that you would be a good captain, he said it's the way people look at you. So what is the way people look at you from your perspective? And also the captains that you've played under, whether it's Martin Odegaard or Harry Kane, whoever it happens to be, what have you seen them do that you've admired and thought that you would do if you ever took on the captaincy?
If I start with Martin, I think obviously I've seen him come in when he wasn't captain and now he is. So I've seen him progress and evolve in that role, and it's been really impressive. So I've been watching and learning at times, and he's made a big step at that. Harry Kane is also a top captain as well. He leads by example a lot on the pitch. You know, he's always available. He's always training top, always one of the best in training as well. So I try to learn from them both, and yeah, do what I can do best. But the perspective-wise of how people see me, I think it's best to ask other people, if I'm honest. But I just feel like a lot of my teammates, they know that, you know, I don't really speak too much, but when I speak, you know, that most of the time I'm going to say something good, so most of the time they'll listen.
And last two.
Hi, Tancredi Palmieri, Sport Italia. Bukayo, my question comes from the personal congratulations I want to give you, because personally I think you are the player that has the most upgraded in the last 3 years. I was in Wembley 3 years ago and I celebrated a lot that penalty. And when I sobered up, I thought, oh my God, the guy is only 19, how he's going to recover from that? And when I saw you at the Euros last summer, you were not only, my humble opinion, the best England player, but also a point of reference on the pitch as a leader, as you are now from Arsenal. So my question comes, as I think they say also in England, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So what personally did you do to come from that moment, which ain't easy at all? And also I ask you tactically, if you have studied particularly about facing tomorrow the flank of Inter.
First of all, thank you very much for your nice words. And I would say it was a very difficult moment for me. Yeah, it was very difficult. I didn't really know how I would come out of it. I was just taking it each day by day, and I had a lot of support from family, friends, everyone at the club, everyone at the national team. So that helped me a lot. And then at the same time, I just had a conversation with myself and said, you know, I can either go into a shell and hide and, you know, not express myself anymore, or I can do the opposite, which is work even harder, become a better player in every other aspect. And if I do have an opportunity to take a penalty again, I'm going to be the first one grabbing the ball. And that's what I did. And, you know, everyone saw what happened when I did score that first penalty. And since then, I've taken many more and scored most of them. So, yeah, I think it was a point in my life where I had a choice. And, you know, I think I made the right choice, I'd say.
And a final question in the middle here, yeah.
Ciao.
Hi, Bukayo. Hi, Bukayo. Is there a facet of Inter's play that has struck you more than anything else preparing this game? And has Jorginho told you what sort of atmosphere to expect tomorrow night here at San Siro?
Yeah, of course, we've studied Inter. We believe they have many qualities, many threats, starting with their build-up. Of course, they're very good to come out from the back. And they're very dangerous with the two strikers, like I said earlier, and the full-backs as well, the wing-backs going high and wide and attacking. So we need to be careful of them and do our best to defend well tomorrow. And yeah, if we can get a clean sheet, then we have a bigger chance to win the game.
Cool. We'll end it there. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.